So welcome back, friends. So you can see this is a real information about this particular seller here. Now, the basic package of this seller says that good quality design plus 300 dp print ready file plus source file plus unlimited revision and deliver in 24 hours is going to offer this service for $15. Then a standard package here, let's see. A standard package here say creative design plus 300 dp print ready source file unlimited revision and 24 hours. The difference here is that it's going to provide mock-up design for this one here. Then the premium one here says, and the price here is $25 for standard package. Now the premium one says, let's see, so the premium one says it's at $5, premium design plus 300 dp, VIP support, this and that. You see, so now let me scroll down and see further information about this gig. So this is the gig description. You can see the way he wrote its description. At least one of 2 or 3 gig service highlight has been in the description. You can see it here. So this person joined Fiverr 2015 January. That's about many years ago. Now here we need to see this. Let's see. So this seller here is a billboard banner, filled banner, signboard, yard design, outdoor advertising. These are the keywords that make this gig rank in the front page. So now another thing that make a gig rank in the front page is this love here. The number of love your gig has is much more important. So this is about 1,335 people that love this gig. If you check some other gig that doesn't make it to the front page, they will never have this kind of love gig love number. So this simply means that each time people come to the platform and looking for this type of service, Fiverr is going to pull out all gigs that has a higher number of love on the front page. So how do you get all this love editing is what I'm going to teach you after we have done with how to can create your gig. So now another thing to consider here is FAQ question. What information do you need to get the project started? Then how many design concepts do you provide? Do you provide design templates? How do the revision work? How much time does a revision take? Should I contact you before placing an order? You see, all these questions here is just that if you don't want your prospective client to disturb you, you want them to understand everything about your services, and sometimes it's very good to add FAQ question to your gig, so it saves the stress of your customer and save your own stress also. So now if I click on what information do you need to get the project started, let's see the answer. So now before we start the project, we will need the following information from you. One, specific. So this is not okay. One, specific, promotional, hard text, this and that, size of the graphic required, weight, height, and any images that you want to put into the graphic. 4, brand logo in PNG or EPS or this and that. Then website URL, if any. So that's the number 1 FAQ question. So let me click it back. Now number 2 FAQ question here says that how many design concepts do you provide? So this simply means that there are some clients that would like to have more than 1 or 2 design concepts. So in this regard, you will tell them, if you provide more than 1 design concept, you will tell them we will provide only 1 design concept and will revise upon that if necessary. So This is simply means that this seller here is not going to do a variety of design concept. They are going to do a single design concept, but they have to provide unlimited revision if necessary. So that is what that is all about. Now, another thing to consider as far as FAQ question is concerned is, do you provide design templates? So let's click on it. Design templates means that the source file say no, we do not provide design template. We customize the design according to the requirement and provide the finalized design source after all the revisions are completed. Okay, so what design template means here is that some clients believe that you can go to Google and just download some template and send it to them that this is their design. So that is it. So now, if you want to add some FAQ question to your gig, you can tap from this idea, or you look for a gig in your niche that has this type of FAQ question that you can add and you can use for your own gig. So now, what I need most in this top seller here is their relevant tags. Here it says billboard banner. So I'll have to go back to our gig now. So this is the gig link. So here I will come here and I'll type billboard banner, right? And I'll press enter key on my keyboard to add that tags. So let me go back to, then the other one says yard sign. Let me use yard sign. Yard sign. Okay, enter. Now let's go back and see another tag. So outdoor advertising and signboard. Let me go back. Outdoor advertising okay, I'll press enter key on my keyboard. So that's 3. We have to add a maximum of 4 tags here. So outdoor advertising, so we need 2 more. Let me see. So let me look for another sellers. So this sellers here is it has one order on queue. You can see. So let me look for this seller tags here. Okay, so this one says banner ads, signage. Okay, so I'm going to copy one here, signage. I think that one will sound very nice. Signage. So signage. Let me see if the tags are there. So signage, then I'll press enter. So we are left with one more tags. So I will add roll up banner. Right, I'll press enter key on my keyboard. So these are the maximum tags we can add for a gig. So let me scroll up and see the title. So I will design outstanding printable billboard, and here I will come here, billboard, comma, Then I will add yard. Or let me just leave it that way. Billboard banner. Let me just leave it that way. Let me disturb title. So I'm satisfied with that title. So I'll have to come down here and click on save and continue. So it's going to load and take us to next step. Okay. All right, so it's going to take us to this step where we have to set up our pricing stuff. Now here, you notice that we have a single box here, a single box. So this is in a situation whereby you don't want to create multiple pricing scheme. Now, for some reason, I will have to make it in a multiple price stuff so that we will not have an issue when we are creating this thing, or it's not going to be something that will confuse us when we are creating our own gig when you are creating your own gig at your end. So now what you need to do to make sure that you have the 3 packages on is to come to the top here where you have 3 packages. Just turn on this icon. So the rest of the 2 pricing is going to open up, so you can see it here. So I don't need any information here, so let's click on got it. So they are just a tutorial on how you can use those things. So now here, this is where you set your pricing, right? So now a lot of people get it confused here. What I want you to do is to just pay attention into this thing and see how I'm going to do it. Now I will start from basic. You see, it is very much advisable to make use of existing sellers in your niche information to create your own pricing stuff. You might not set your price in the same amount of money, but you can use their information so that it guides you to know how you operate on the platform. Now here I'm going to make use of this seller here. So this seller basic here, so let me close this, I don't need this place again. So this seller basic here says that, let me copy this seller basic. Okay, scroll up. So this seller basic here is basic. Let me check the basic information here. So it said good quality design plus 300 dp print ready source file, and that sending for 24 hours. I'm going to copy that. I will right click and copy. Now I'll have to go back to my gig. Now I'll come to the basic here. This is where you write the basic description gig. I will right click, paste. Right, then I will come to the top here. You can say basic package. All right, now if you know that you cannot deliver your basic in 24 hours, don't put it in 24 hours. Put the number of hours you can spend to deliver a gig. This is very much important. Now let's move to standard package. But before that, I want us to set up all this gig description first before we move to another column. So let's move to the standard package. Now under the standard package, I will use another person gig. So I will use this this seller here. Let me scroll up. Okay, So this one's a simple design for basic, just one design. So standard. Let's check on this standard package. Okay, so in the standard package, say free source file plus 300 dp png, this and that, VIP support, print ready PDF file. So now I'm going to copy this information here. I'm going to highlight first. You need to highlight first. Then so when you highlight, you right click, you choose copy, then we go back to our gig now. So here I will come here, right click, and then I will click on paste. All right, then here I can change this information here to simple design. Okay, so here I can change it to, let me see what is trying to put in is standard. So say two concepts. Okay, but for me, I don't have to offer a two concept. I won't have time for that. So I will just say standard design concept. Okay, so now standard design. Then let's go back to his gig and see his premium service charge. So the premium service charge is free this and that, VIP this and that, unlimited revision. Okay, I'm going to copy on this. I will highlight, then select to this point, and I will right click and I'll just copy. Then I'll go back to my gig now. I'll come here, right click, and I'll paste. Okay, then here I will write gold package or golden package. Okay, now we have done with that part. Here, delivery time. This delivery time simply means what are the time you are going to deliver each of this package. Now that's going to be the next thing I'm going to explain on this gig creation. Okay.